It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking at the Thunder, a strong stretch of play for this team, winning 6 of their last 7. They're playing at a high level, no lack of confidence going into tonight's game. Guys, coaches who have moved from college to the NBA have generally had a tough time making that adjustment. But after 19 seasons at the University of Florida, Billy Donovan done pretty well in OKC, hasn't he?
Well, he got the Thunder within one game of the NBA Finals, and that's, pretty impressive. It's different team now, no KD, but he still established himself as a great coach.
He was a humble player as a coach. He came in humble. He said, how can I bring value to the team? He brought accountability, discipline, and composure.
Maybe you can take that attitude as well. Maybe you can look at this team and say, how can I bring value to the team?
Why would I do that, Ernie?
Excellent point. Here's Kevin Harlan.
What are you gonna do out there, Sham? Huh? What are you gonna do?
He ain't doing nothing. I can show you better than I can teach you, young. You just wait.
You ain't gonna do nothing out there tonight, Sham.
I ain't gonna do nothing. Keep talking. You already know my game don't lie. Hey, wait. You got something right there.
Whoa, we're here?
Oh, wait, that's just your foot in your mouth. Ah, got him.
You're so corny,
Yeah,
man.
whatever. You just mad because I'm gonna have you looking silly. Just watch.
You gonna take that? Nah, man. I'm gonna be watching my boy DJ.
DJ? What? You got jokes. Man, watch what I do out there. Hey, DJ.
Hey, put some respect
Man, whatever.
on my
Hey,
name.
all right, little Judge, you gonna see, man. You gonna see.
All right,
Let him talk to you like that.
I don't know what he's saying.
Hey, man.
Bring me in.
What?
Man. He was trying to keep up with you.
We've got basketball action at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, the home of the Mavericks, live on 2K Sports. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side are analysts Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. From the sideline, we'll have the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a bit. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've been picking up some steam, and if they can play this well all season, they'll be in excellent shape.
Yeah, and both sides may downplay it, but these rivalry matchups bring about a level of emotion that you generally don't get.
All right, guys play harder, Greg. They play with a bit more passion. This is what we love to see.
And before the game gets started, let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Rick Carlisle. David.
Well, guys, he has an admiration for what he called the intelligent, efficient offense played by today's opponent. He told me that the thing about this team is that they are so good at identifying the weak spots in an opponent, and they come at you in multiple ways depending on where those weak spots are. He said, we've got to be ready for everything. It's a pretty tall order. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Indoors early returns in the season so far. Some teams already separating themselves as championship contenders. Are we getting ahead of ourselves? Is it too early for them to start thinking about home court advantage right now?
You know, this is a fascinating thing in the NBA because there is some current analytics that suggest that home court advantage is not playing the part it once did in NBA success.
Interesting.
Yeah, I would say to you this, somebody who, like LeBron James, has proven consistently he can win a game or two on the road in the playoffs to go ahead and negate that home court advantage. For somebody who is in championship contending position consistently, home court is not part of their long-term thinking.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Thunder. At small forward and power forward, it's George and Patterson. Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair, and it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Shot clock at 6. Here's Robertson, guarded by Curry. Robertson can't hit. Thunder on D. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And I love the way they just came right out at them in that game, determined to attack the rim.
You know, typically when you go that hard to the rack, you can make a living at the charity stripe, and that's exactly what happened.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Here's Westbrook, rebound by Smith. He kicks it to DJ. To the paint, and Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist by DJ.
There's no slowing Dirk down at this point. When he gets positioned down low, it's over.
And Robertson kicks to Patterson. Patterson a screen on Smith. There's the dish to George. Back to Westbrook. And the pass to Patterson. Nobody near George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Noel sets a screen for Smith. Feeds to DJ. Drops in the tray. Cowens has got 5 now.
Boy, what a quick trigger on that jump shot. That's what you want from DJ, right? No hesitation. Just catch it and shoot it.
Thunder have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Robertson, guarded by Curry. Here's Westbrook, banked in off the glass.
Ooh, that has to be a relief. First bucket was a long time coming.
Well, you've got to be resilient when you start off that slow. Kept pounding away, and finally they make a bucket.
Now here's DJ. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
Here's Curry. And that one comes up a bit short.
Boy, terrific defense to impact the shot, not giving him any space at all.
On the wing, George. He had 19 points in the win against Detroit.
You know, he was also one of their key contributors on the glass. His effort was terrific.
Dallas leading by 3. DJ dishes to Noel. Shoots over Adams. And it's Noel missing.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, classic example of crowding the shooter, not letting him get comfortable in the mid-range.
Now here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 40-point game against Detroit.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Now here's DJ, defended by George. DJ with it. He has 5. No good on that one. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, that puts them in the lead. And it's 7 points for Paul George. Mavericks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Now here's DJ. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Now here's DJ. They need this one. It's hauled in by Paul George. The Thunder with the lead. Well, you talk about the very definition of what a defensive specialist is, Doris, and that is Andre Robertson.
Right. What you love about Robertson is he can match up with multiple positions on the defensive end. One thing you worry about, obviously, is teams when he is on the offensive end, they're going to give him a lot of shots because he's yet to prove he can consistently knock those down.
Now, here's Westbrook following the miss by DJ. Patterson. Here's Adams.
And Smith working hard on defense, using that vertical well to contest shots and throw shooters off.
One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Westbrook kicks to Patterson. Robertson the pass to George. Sinks the triple. George has got a couple of threes now in the first for Oklahoma City.
Boy, what a quarter for this guy. Just give him the basketball and get out of the way.
Now, here's DJ. He's covered closely. Beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him. Now, Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Here's Westbrook. Rebound by Smith.
Hey, we're not seeing the best quarter by this guy, and he's lost his feel a little bit.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Shoots from 12. And it's Westbrook again missing. Mavericks trailed by 3. DJ dishes to Noel. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Look, Kev, he might have a wiry frame, but Nerlens Noel has deceptive strength. Makes the D look helpless there.
And Nerlens Noel out of Kentucky, slender and mobile and long. And Greg, he can cover ground in a hurry.
Boy, and you can see it in his rate of steals to go along with the blocks. That quickness is a huge asset in today's game. It's all about versatility, both offensively and defensively.
And you watch the Thunder play, and they are just so physical with teams. They will bump you inside and outside and do everything they can do to let you know they are going to lock things down.
Well, look up and down the roster, Kevin, and you're going to see very physical players. Steven Adams and Russell Westbrook set the tone. But you can't expect to play the Thunder and not be needing a little ice bath after the game.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
From the baseline. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Well, this has become his bread and butter. The mid-range game has been good to Russell Westbrook.
Here's Cowens, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call, Oklahoma City with the foul. For Dallas, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Wells comes in for Seth Curry. And Barea subbed in for Smith. And then for Oklahoma City, Cantor, he's checked in for Patterson. And it's Felton in for Andre Robertson. Outside for Barea. Now here's DJ, defended by George. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And the Thunder with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Westbrook, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Russell Westbrook, an absolute terror.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. So for Oklahoma City right now, inside, it's Patterson and Adams. Felton is out there with Andre Robertson, and it's George in at the 3 spot.
I'll tell you, you're not going to find a much more confident basketball player. He always believes the points are going to come.
DJ kicks to Farrell. Nowitzki outside. 6 on the shot clock. Curry with it. Guarded now by Patrick Patterson. And it's DJ missing. The Thunder leading by 8. Here's Robertson. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit. Releases from 15. Misses off the right iron.
Well, it's not the defense that caused that miss. That one's all on him.
DJ passes to Farrell. Nowitzki dishes to DJ. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on George.
DJ not allowing the defense to dictate the action. Instead, he goes on the attack, drives the lane, and forces the foul.
And Doris, so many great point guards in the league. In fact, the number of stars at that position, we see them every night. But who are some of the floor generals that maybe don't get the headlines? More of the underrated portion.
I think the single most consistently underrated point guard, though certainly not by the contract extension he most recently signed, would be Mike Conley. This guy for the Memphis Grizzlies. Some guys just fit in the systems and the cities and the organizations for whom they play. And I would say Mike Conley, ability to run the team, ability to make the three-point shot, to make the players around him better. He comes to mind. Kemba Walker in Charlotte is a guy who, once they consistently start to make the playoffs as an undersized point guard, I think you could see him start to grow in reputation. And Isaiah Thomas, who launched himself for stretches into the MVP conversation. Interesting.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. From deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Mavericks trail by 9. Nowitzki kicks to DJ. Dallas moving the ball around. Noel passes to DJ. Curry dishes to DJ. It's hauled in by George.
And they continue to control the glass.
And Robertson has it in the corner. And there's the 3-second violation. Now let's check out the rebounds and where they're coming from. Here's a breakdown showing the front court and the back court rebounding numbers for the Mavericks.
Well, you love seeing the backcourt stay active and putting that speed and quickness to use on the glass. They've gotten a lot of rebounds and helping to do whatever they can for the win.
In the corner, Smith with it. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. For Dallas, they have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses earlier. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Well, Dirk Nowitzki may be in his final season, but Doris, as long as he's healthy, he could keep playing for years.
Well, no doubt. You know, he's got size and shooting touch, 2 things you do not lose with age. As Dirk said, listen, it's pretty clear that my game is not based on athleticism. And so that enables him to play at a high level, even as he approaches the ripe old age of 40.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Outside Curry. Now here's DJ, defended by George. And Adams sends it back.
And the defense of Steven Adams is so important to this team. They depend on him to be a rim protector now.
Outside, George. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. George has got 14 points for the game.
Well, you've got to look at this guy's shooting as one of the main reasons they've been able to build this lead.
And the Mavericks call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that.
Oh! Look at that. Oh, Kevin, that is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
And Curry has it in the corner. To the wing on the left. And here is Noel. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to Memphis.
Well, listen, I've seen worse performances offensively, but no doubt that group was inconsistent.
Well, certainly it wasn't their best night shooting the basketball. What you have to do is now put it aside and get focused for the next one.
The Mavericks have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Well, Nowitzki is as consistent as they come, a true gamer who continues to shine bright in the later stages of his career. Boy, how outstanding at the line has this guy been. One of the best free throw shooting big men you will ever find.
Nice shot by Felton.
Oh, Felton puts a terrific spin on his shots from deep. Stroke is too nice.
Mavericks trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's DJ. That one falls. DJ's got 9 points.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Felton kicks to Adams. Here's Patterson. Offline with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Smith outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. George with the defensive effort. Mavericks with the rebound. Noel's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Barnes, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Westbrook's checked in. Back to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Boy, I'm not sure how DJ is able to make that pass. That's phenomenal. He must have eyes in the back of his head.
The Thunder leading by 9. Now George. He's got 16. He feeds it to Patterson. Over to the wing. Westbrook against Smith. And he can't bank that one in. From deep, George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the Mavericks call time here. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Yeah, I remember last time they met up, they just got ran out of the building. They weren't too happy with some of the calls in that game either.
Yeah, their starters got into foul trouble, and it felt as if some of the calls were ticky-tack, no doubt, but nonetheless, damage was done.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Borea's checked in.
You think about what Coach Billy Donovan has had to deal with in terms of his roster makeup in his tenure in Oklahoma City. You begin with Kevin Durant and Serge Ibaka, then you lose both those guys after your first year, and now you add Paul George. Through it all, Billy has been able to keep this team competitive.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Westbrook dishes to George. Back to Westbrook from the arc. And the Thunder, another 3. And for Donovan, he came into a situation where success was expected. Not easy for a college transition coach. But at this point, he has overachieved.
Well, you certainly think that Billy Donovan deserves a ton of credit for the Thunder's success last season. Without Kevin Durant, the team easily could have fallen out of the playoff picture, but this guy helps the team move to a different style on offense and continue to keep the team competitive.
Robertson gets the bucket.
Well, Westbrook can be a pass-first mentality when necessary. How about the recognition from the crafty guard?
Borea kicks to Smith. DJ with it. He's got 11. Barnes passes to Cowens. Inside, the kick out to Barnes. Barnes with another miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. And we can look quickly at a group of rookies having a very good run. The top scoring first-year players in the NBA for the past 10 games. DJ, number 1.
He's really showing what he can do. I mean, providing an impressive knack offensively for a first-year player.
The feed to Barea. Dishes it to Barnes. There's 1:38 left in the first half, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Trying to cut into this lead. Bad time for a miscue.
Well, Greg, that's a huge error. You can't afford to make these kinds of mistakes when you're already playing from behind.
Measury, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Wells comes in for Smith. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Mavericks trail by 13. DJ dishes to Barnes. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Westbrook kicks to George. Tries it from 19, and the jumper is good. George has got the lead up to 13 now for Oklahoma City.
Boy, this guy has been transcendent this quarter. Something really lit a fire underneath this guy.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Trying his luck deep, and DJ gets it to go on the assist by Barea. Cowens has got 8 points in the quarter. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Westbrook passes to George. Back to Westbrook. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Wells dishes to DJ. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
I'll tell you, it'd be a big help if he could snap out of this cold streak. His shooting has been hurting them.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
One second left. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Fast start with this game. Are you happy with how you've moved the ball around and gotten it to your teammates?
Yeah, I am happy. I'm pleased with how I've been able to get everyone involved. As a leader of this team, it's my job to give back to the other guys every so often, mix it up. So, I've gone out of my way to give them some shots. It's tough, it's hard, because I know in the back of my mind, it's just like, look, I can do this shot. But, I'm a big fan of charity, so it works out for me.
Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, what a shot in the arm he gave them in that first half. The 3-ball just kept falling.
Hey, Greg, this guy phenomenal from distance, dropping in 3 after 3 after 3, and the defense has got to make an adjustment.
Dirk is the 4, with Noel manning the middle. Smith Jr. and Curry paired at the 1 and the 2. And it's Cowens in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And I just love how Smith is ready to shoot as soon as he gets the ball, measuring the shot as the pass is en route.
And Roberson kicks to Patterson. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Mavericks trail by 13. Now here's DJ. Nowitzki outside. Kicks it to Curry. Pass to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Nowitzki sets a screen for Smith. Here's DJ. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Patterson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And an impressive transition for Patrick Patterson, developing Doris into a stretch 4 in the NBA.
Well, think about it, Kev. This is a guy who only made 24 threes in 3 years at Kentucky. Now in the NBA, he averages over 100 a season.
Open shot, George. They get it back. Adams goes up again. Can't capitalize inside.
Well, that's tough defense in the paint, harassing him every step of the way.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Russell Westbrook. 2nd in steals, 3rd in scoring, and he's in the top 5 in assists per game as well. He sees the floor and makes the game easier for his teammates.
And back to your point, number 2 in steals, he's just a tireless worker. Plays that hard-nosed, on-ball defense. Most guys just can't disengage from him. George, no good. Mavericks trail by 13. Smith kicks to DJ. Outside for Curry. Dallas again missing.
Tough start to the second half, just 1 for 5. Wow.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place. And of course, there's the Mavericks. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And I think for Oklahoma City, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And Rick Carlisle wants a timeout. Doris, you went from the basketball court right to the broadcasting booth. Having seen the game now from an analyst perspective, what might you go back and tell Doris the player?
Yeah, I'd probably tell myself to throw myself completely into the vibe of the team, to never, even if I were struggling as a basketball player, to turn inward. I would always say turn outward to your teammates and invest in what's going on as with the group, and then that seems to make everything fall into place.
And mentally, too, I think you've got to prepare and focus like you would as a player when you are broadcasting.
No question about it.
Here's Noel, stolen by George. Back to Robertson. He dishes it to Westbrook. Launches it. It's rebounded by Dallas. EJ passes to Curry. Nowitzki kicks to Noel. Misses from short range. The Thunder leading by 13. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
How about the pass?
Shooting 1.
Oklahoma City shooting for the game at 42%. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Robertson. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Barea dishes to DJ. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on George.
Well, the Mavericks last season, remember, went 33-49. It was their first losing season in 17 years. That's a remarkable record of winning.
And in the midst of their 16 seasons of 500 basketball or better, the Mavericks with 11 straight seasons of 50 wins or better.
And they have 12 of those 50-win seasons overall, Kev. Everyone knows they've got an NBA title underneath their belt. If you're a Dallas Mavericks fan, you have every reason to be proud.
Wells wide open. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Wells has got 5.
And Wells has such a quick release. He's ready to pull as soon as the ball hits his hand.
And here we go. Fast break. Barea's got it. Over Westbrook. Barea, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 9. The 3 from George. Barnes grabs the miss.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Wells passes to Cowan. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Wells. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, can't find the target, but good work to get into open space inside the arc.
Westbrook kicks to George. Here's the three. Westbrook, no good.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Here's Barea. Another miss by Barea. Oklahoma City shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Here's Roberson. 8 points for him. At the elbow, Westbrook. Back to Roberson. There's the three. That one, no good. And so it's Oklahoma City in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Keep playing. Keep playing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. A lot of game left. Come on, hang in there, guys. Hang in there.
And some encouraging words from Coach Rick Carlisle, pleading with his guys to stay strong.
Yeah, he wants to keep them from getting into their heads. I mean, trust the system, play with confidence, and let everything evolve from there.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Westbrook and Roberson are the backcourt pair. Grant is out there with Paul George, and it's Adams in at the center. Mejri kicks to Barnes. Barea with a wide open look, drills it from outside. Barea's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Mavs. Outside Westbrook. Screened by Grant. To the left side wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Nerlens Noel checks in for Salah Mejri. Mavericks trail by 6. DJ kicks to Barea. There's a good screen. Stolen by George. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Pulls up. Offensive rebound. Westbrook. And he makes that one. Westbrook's got 22.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
DJ kicks to Barnes. The dish now to DJ. Out to the wing. And there's Wells. That's good on the assist by DJ. Cowens has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Westbrook double team. George, that's a 2-pointer. Bullseye. George has got 31 points.
This guy's trying to close this game out in style. He's not going to stop attacking until he's sure this win is in the books.
DJ kicks to Wells. Another 3 for Dallas.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Westbrook against Barea. And it's Westbrook again missing. Mavericks trail by 4. Over to the left wing. Barea dishes to DJ. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And as the Mavericks look to rebuild, Doris, what do you see as their areas of need?
Well, certainly an injection of athleticism might really trigger some things, because if you look back on 2017, they were last in the league in blocks, fast break points, points in the paint, and free throws attempted. A lot of those stats correlate with athleticism, so I think they need more of that.
Barnes kicks to DJ. There's the double team with Grant. And Adams sends it back. The pass to George. Corner shot. Second shot opportunity. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity.
Well, this is why Jeremy Grant's size is important. Stretches out beautifully whenever he's close to the rack.
The free throw drops for Grant.
I think, guys, very few teams can compete with Oklahoma City when it comes to controlling the glass. Great rebounders at every position. They're going to fight for boards on both ends of the floor.
3-pointer. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Looking to get it going. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And the Thunder and the rebounding finished first in the NBA last season in rebounds per game.
And it starts with Russell Westbrook. But everyone on this team is committed to getting anything that comes off that iron. They get a ton of extra chance points because of their offensive rebounding. It's really hard to go small and get away with it against Oklahoma City.
Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
No doubt it's been a rough game for him. I don't think he's going to lose any sleep over it as long as they hang on to the lead the rest of the way.
Wells passes to Barnes. Here's Cowens, and he nails that one right through the net. DJ's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, that's a difficult jump shot with a hand in your face like that, but DJ gets enough arc on it to avoid the block.
And Robertson has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
Farrell kicks to Noel. Barnes dishes to Wells. No good on the triple. Oklahoma City's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Curry comes in for Wells. And Smith subbed in for Yogi Ferrell. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. George has got the ball.
Well, that's just great work from Paul George to spot the open man. And at his size, he can see right over the defense.
DJ passes to Noel. Curry, wide open, bangs home the trifecta.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Westbrook dishes to Patterson. Patterson, the screen. Here's Adams. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Smith with a wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Thunder leading by 5. Outside Westbrook. Over Smith. Another miss by Westbrook.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
Smith for 3. They get it again. Noel. And he banks in the layup. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Now here's DJ, guarded closer. Smith kicks to DJ. Curry on the wing. Clock at 6. Here's DJ. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Chris Dunn's checked in. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Shot off the screen, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. And the Thunder lead by 5.
What nice work to get the high percentage look, and he doesn't make any mistake with it.
Now here's DJ, defended by George. And the basket by Nowitzki.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And Kristen kicks to George. And the rejection by Noel.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker. It may be his best attribute, Kevin.
And Paul George, the 10th overall pick in 2010 out of Fresno State. I'm not sure anyone realized, Doris, he'd be this good when he first got into the league.
No, you make a great point, Kev, because the physical tools were there, but his work ethic to keep adding layers to his game has been truly a thing to watch. This guy's got a chance to win league MVP before it's all said and done.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Now here's McDermott. He's guarded closely. Adams, the pass to McDermott. Good work there as it goes.
Well, McDermott is working on that interior game because he has size and touch.
Curry dishes to DJ. He kicks to Nowitzki and stolen by Patterson. Now here's McDermott, covered by Smith. Patterson, the screen. They double him with DJ. Curry kicks to Smith. Feeds it to DJ. Looks for Nowitzki, gets it to him. Puts it up from 12. Connects, the jumper drops. Nowitzki's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just delicate touch right there from Dirk. Owns the mid-range right now.
Patterson passes to George. No good from outside.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
It's stolen by Adams. And here's George. And Robertson has it in the corner. McDermott kicks to George. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Adams down low. Noel on him. Adams' shot is good.
Wow, Steven Adams continuing to evolve. How about the clutch delivery?
DJ kicks to Smith. He feeds it to DJ. Outside Curry. Here's DJ. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 24 points for DJ.
Love how DJ just takes over these big possessions. He wants the ball in his hands when things are tight.
Robertson can't hit.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Curry dishes to DJ. Stolen by George. The feed now to McDermott. They double him with DJ. Adams, the pass to Patterson. And George kicks to Roberson. A three-pointer is right on target. Roberson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, superb decision-making from Paul George. Effortless when setting up his teammates with the pass.
Curry dishes to DJ. Noel sets a screen for Curry. Curry on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Dishes to DJ. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his 5th foul. Ferguson's checked in for the Thunder. Kicks to DJ. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Listen, we know DJ is a guy who understands pressure, right? So there's always this sense of calm when he's at the free throw line.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Ferguson.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Adams with the screen on Smith. Patterson, the screen. Felton kicks to Roberson. The offensive rebound. And Adams with the slam.
Listen, we know Steven Adams is one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. You've got to have great awareness about him on the glass.
And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Smith's running. That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Right wing. Here's Roberson. That 3 off the mark.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And that one's good. Noel.
Oh, the tenaciousness of Nerlens Noel taking over big.
Right side, George. Good. And a nice assist from Felton. 35 points for George.
Check out that assist. You can tell a player who's seeing the whole floor very well.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Ouch, that's a wasted possession. Got to shake it off and forget it happened, guys.
There's 45 seconds left in the game. Pass to Adams. On the wing, George. Back to Adams. And he banks in the layup. And it's an 8-point Oklahoma City lead.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
Yeah, Greg, I think it's very difficult coming back in this instance. They have owned this game. Don't see them coughing up this lead. That's unreal poise from Nowitzki, keeping cool in a pressure-filled moment for his team. Beautiful.
And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Buries it from outside.
That is a game changer. How great to have a player like DJ with so much confidence in a critical spot.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 5. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Nowitzki a screen. Smith the pass to Cowens. Smith left side. Noel dishes to DJ. Curry on the wing. And Noel kicks to DJ. Fires the 3. No good. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
Hey, DJ.
Oh, yo, what's up, Coach?
Hey, I thought you had a great game tonight, but I did notice you were a little heavy on the threes. Look, we want you to take them, but don't just take the first one out of the gate. Get into the action, move around a little bit. Look, I know everybody in the league is trying to get jiggy with it from the deep, but that don't mean you have to be the follower of the pack. You're a star. Take the smart shot.
All right, sure, Coach.
All right.
Shoot more threes.
Why are you whispering, SK?
I wouldn't want the coaching staff to think that I disagree with them. Which is exactly what they would think if they heard you whispering about taking more threes. Look, DJ, you need to dunk more, okay? I'm not a stats guy, but I do know that a monster dunk trends way better than a simple three-pointer. DJ, 3 is more than 2. Convert 50% of your threes as 1.5 points per game. Convert 50% of your twos as 1 point per game. And the average player's playing way better than that these days.
I don't understand a single word you just said, my man.
Yeah, I don't understand that either. But what I do understand is that trending means more online traffic, which means more ticket sales, which means More jersey sales.
Ooh, that does sound nice, Char.
You know what also sounds nice? More points per game, which goes up when you shoot more threes, especially from the corner. It's the best shot in the game. It's shorter distance, but it's still 3 points. Take a look at this chart.
Now, hold
40%.
up, brother. Now, you had me at shoot more threes.
Look how many views this dunking video has.
And you had me at jersey sales. Now, how about this? I'm going to shoot more threes, and I'm going to dunk. You guys are on it, man. I appreciate y'all.